Angela Rye is pretty much a female version of Roland Martin. I'm sure some of y'all will take this and say that I'm tearing down another woman. That is not my intention at all, and that's not what I'm doing at all. However, take it how you want, but the truth is the truth. She and Roland Martin are pretty much overseers on the Democratic Plantation.
Facts.
The owners of the Democratic Plantation have given them their marching orders to attack anyone who goes against the Democratic Party. I was trying to watch the video of the interview with Jill Stein and the Breakfast Club. Y'all already know how.
Now, she ain't lying, because just think about this. Every time that any black entertainer, whether it be rapper, singer, actor, comes out and they're critical of a Democratic Party position, plan, policy, or a Democrat, liberal in general, Roland Martin comes out. And I'm talking about, it doesn't even take 24 hours. He's literally out that night on the attack because he's a Democrat shield. That's what he is. He's a hireling. He's what I like to call a flunky. One of those people they send out and they really have no respect for, but they're paying them. And so he goes out and says, you know what? I'm not going to necessarily do what's best for my people. I'm going to do what's best for me. And I know these people own me, so I'm going to do what they tell me to do. And like I said, every 3.5 years or 3 years, when the election season rolls around, what do? They go hire all they flunkies. They put them all on the payroll. And any time that you get out of line and start criticizing liberals, the Democratic Party, what do? They send them to social media. They send them on the radio. They send them on TV to attack you personally and to shame you and bring you back to the plantation.
The Breakfast Club is. I remember when Angela Stanton King went on there and they tried that bullshit with her, but Angela Stanton King ate their ass up. But
That's big
anyway,
sis.
back to Angela Rye. She does that same thing that Roland Martin does. She comes at you with an attitude, talking crazy. Like she was talking to Jill Stein crazy, like pretty much, how dare you run for president? You can do other things to help. How dare you run against Kamala? Like, girl, who are you to tell somebody that they can or cannot run for president? Like they are working hard for those Democratic checks, like, because they know that if the Democrats don't stay in power, then they lose their positions as plantation overseers.
So what that means is that there is a need for them, the Democrats, to stay in power because they get to keep a job that way. They don't care about you or I or anybody else. They only care about keeping their job. And their job is simply to do one thing, to be an overseer, an attacker. And they're just like all the people that I talk about on the internet. I say that they're part of this hive mind, right? And the brain is the elite Democrats, MSNBC, CNN, and other liberal-leaning media news sources. That's the brain. And the brain sends out information, right, to the hives. And then they go out and disseminate that information to everybody else. Excuse me, I got a gnat in here. Right? And then the one thing that this is the most important thing in that liberal hive, is that everyone that does not think like the hive mind, that's not aligned with the hive mind, anyone that's a free thinker, anyone that's analytical must be attacked by the hive mind, by the hivees. I talk about it all the time, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to prove to you right now why it's true. Because they keep recycling the same 15 to 20 talking points. They literally level the same insults at you every day. I go on my lives and they come out on the attack. I rarely see conservatives attacking liberals who support Kamala. They just say, hey, it's your right. But they come out. And people like Roland Martin and Angela Rye are a part of that hive mind. The way she treated Jill Stein the other day was ridiculous. It was terrible. Because people literally should be able to vote for who they want to. They should be able to vote for who they want to, whether it's Jill Stein, Kamala Harris, or Donald Trump. We shouldn't be attacking people in a country. And that's why, wait, before I say that, that's why they're so hypocritical to me. Because they portray themselves to be the party of the people, the party of free speech, the party of people's rights. They stand up for the voiceless, right? They portray themselves to be docile and peaceful and merciful, but they're everything but that. And that's why they attack people like Angela Rye, attacked Jill Stein the other night. Who I'm, to be honest with you, even as a conservative, I'm rather fond of because I agree with her on some issues. But they send this angry black woman out. And I'm not saying I'm one of those people that wants to, that wants to spread that narrative. But look at the way she acted. That's exactly what she acted like on that radio show on the Breakfast Club the other day, like an angry black woman on the attack. And to me, it was embarrassing, just like the young lady that was supposed to be a moderator on that show on Revolt TV. Terrible. It's embarrassing to watch. How in the hell are you a moderator who's supposed to be unbiased? You're sitting up here going back and forth with the people that you have the guest on this particular show, and you calling yourself, oh, I'm the big dog. These are clowns that they have come out to represent us. But they don't represent me. They can go to hell.
And speaking of analogies regarding plantations, have y'all noticed on social media that people are actually comparing Kamala to Harriet Tubman? Like, are y'all serious? Like, if anything, Kamala would have been laid up in the house with the slave master telling on Harriet, telling on the people trying to escape. Like, y'all really don't... y'all really don't understand Kamala's track record. She is pretty much white supremacy in a brown face.
Personified.
But anyway, back to the Breakfast Club interview. But Angela Rye was talking all crazy to Jill, and Jill held her own. I have to give her that. That sassy talking head shaking shit don't scare everybody. You know what I'm saying? It don't intimidate everybody. You see that lady that went over there to Dubai doing that shit at that car rental place, they locked her ass up. Like, that stuff don't intimidate everybody anymore. But like I said, Angela Rye is pretty much a female version of Roland
Martin.
Just another Democratic Plantation Overseer.
She ain't lying. She is not lying. That's just what it is. They send them out. They start hiring them on at the end of their third year, and they start putting them out, getting them ready. Because remember, they have to control what the black people think because they want to keep you voting Democrat without even taking a look at the other side, without being critical, without being analytical. They don't want you to be any of those things. They just want you to do exactly as they tell you to do. That's the plan. That's the purpose. And they prove that to you because they shame you whenever old slave-minded black folk Get out of line. They sent Angela Rye, Roland Martin. Who else did they send out? Oh man, there's so many clowns. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley. What's this other guy's? Ricky Smiley. They send these people out to shame you. I never see them do that to no other racial demographic, but that just goes to show you how much the respect that they actually have for us. But I'll go at them. And I'm not going to curse you out. I'm just going to destroy you with intellect, research, and facts. It's as simple as that, which is literally what they lack. They lack the intellect to do anything outside of attack and insult. That's what they do. Because the intention is to shame your ass back into line. Stand up. Let's be different this time. And I'm not telling you who to vote for, because I don't care who you vote for. I made up my mind. I got my choice. And I think most people like me are not trying to force anybody. But at the end of the day, what my job is to do is present you the facts. And I will present to you plenty of failures of this administration. Going on my pages, I think I've done a hell of a job presenting this administration's failures. But I'm interested to know what y'all think. Y'all go down in the comment section and, let's have a conversation. Let's continue the conversation. Also, if you're not a part of our family, the Young, Black, and Wealthy family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I want you to know that the best way to support this channel is to like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. If you like to follow us on all other platforms, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. All you have to simply do is go down into the description and tap on those links and come on and join the family on other platforms as well. So y'all have a great one. Don't forget to give the family a hug for me, and I will see y'all in the next video, Lord's will. Have a great one. Love y'all. Thank you.